Now, Hirsch's home stores are dedicated to bringing their customers the latest in appliance and electronic innovations. And we recently joined founders Alan and Margaret Hirsch at the launch of the brilliant Samsung S9 series at Sandton City Mall to talk about the Samsung concept stores powered by Hirsch's home stores.
Samsung is set to unveil their latest addition to the world of smartphones, the S9 and the S9 Plus. And this morning, we get the inside scoop to their latest innovation.
The Samsung S9 has upped the ante in smartphones with exciting features like slow-motion video, dual camera, wireless charging, and bigger, better screens for a fantastic visual experience.
Justin, this is really an awesome phone, but what would you say sets these models apart from your previous Samsung models?
It's really when you look into the camera on the S9 and S9 Plus where you really see this reimagined handset. It's linked into our artificial intelligence engine called Bixby, and that makes the phone contextually aware. As an example, let's assume you and I go from here, we pop into a Chinese restaurant and we see the menu in Chinese. I take up my S9, I put it over the menu. Immediately it's realizing, hang on a second, this is not my language. It will give me an instant translation as to what it's saying on that menu in English. But we're taking this step further. I mean, really for our South African audience, we've been able to get that translation, be it English, be it Xhosa, Zulu, so we're catered for this market in a phenomenal new way.
This smartphone also has a fun feature where you can turn a photograph of yourself into a custom emoji, so your conversation with friends will be even more personal.
What is the difference between the S9 and the S9 Plus?
The S9 Plus has the added advantage of having a dual camera on the rear. And then in South Africa, we've got the S9 Plus in a 128 gigabyte memory variant, and the S9 is a 64 gigabyte memory. One of the key advantages that Samsung brings to you is that we also have an external memory card slot. So if you run out of memory on that 64 or 128, you can always add more, no problem.
The device boasts a dual aperture lens that adapts like the human eye to various light environments. Proof of just how far smartphones have come and can still go. And consumers want easy access to cutting-edge products. This is why Hirsch's Home Stores is dedicated to bringing the latest innovations to their customers.
We're very fortunate that suppliers take us overseas. We go to see the latest consumer shows in the world. We go to factories, we find out what the latest products are. And in many cases, suppliers say, what do you feel will sell in South Africa? And we have an input in there. And when you see what's happening as far as washing machines, fridges, cell phones, it is incredible advances going through. And you just got to keep up to date with it. One, because me, it's a passion. And two, because it's helping the consumer and everyone else.
Offering the latest technology, Hirsch's Home Stores has opened a Samsung concept store in Sandton City Mall and in Mall of Africa, showcasing the brand's latest products.
Margaret, the Sandton City store is looking great. Can you tell me the story behind the Samsung concept store powered by Hirsch's?
As you know, we have the biggest Samsung store in the whole of Africa at our gateway store in Umhlanga, and we really thought that Sandton would be a fantastic spot. So when the shop came up, we thought we're going to go for it. And we didn't have the resources, we didn't have the stock, we didn't have anything, but we just thought we were going to go for it. And they told us on the Friday, we opened on the Monday, it was running, it was absolutely fantastic. And from then, we've just gone from strength to strength.
Margaret, I know that you're very passionate about giving back and creating job opportunities for your staff members as well. Why is that important to you?
Well, to me, the best thing about opening these stores is that we're providing employment for so many people. We've actually employed over 40 people in the last month, which has been fantastic because we're taking people who have had really no skills with very little going for them, and we are grooming them, we're teaching them the emotional quotient, we're teaching them to be assertive, we're teaching them to speak in public, we're teaching them so many wonderful things, and we have so many success stories at Hirsch's that it's just made it fantastic for us.
My journey at Hirsch started in 2006. I started as a cleaner, and then from being a cleaner, I went myself up to being a cashier. Being from the cashier, then I put myself up. I went to switchboard, and I got myself to being the head of admin, which I'm in charge of all the cashiers in Hirsch's, and I train them in each and every store that opens. I'm the one who assists them, show them the basics, how we go about, how is Hirsch's is about, and we all do all those things.
Hirsch's is a very caring team. Like, they're always there whenever you need help. They've helped me in so much way. They've given me guidance. They've given me my own platform to shine. Hasn't been the first in-store technician for Samsung, as this is a new store for Sandton City.
The partnership between Samsung and Hirsch's home stores is creating new jobs, developing new futures, and creating a consumer environment that is reimagined.